Welcome back, beautiful beings. It's Denise. Okay, I got something new to show you. I have this from Dollar Tree, Craft Decor Chalk Writer, and I went around here with it. I'm gonna bring it down. I edged that up, and then a little bit of the cardstock color came up. I don't know why. And then I went over this lightly with the glue, and it dried really quickly, and I like it. So we're gonna do it again, just here and up here. Okay, then I'm gonna go over it with the glue again. Just wanted to show you that was on the back. I thought it was pretty cool. It worked. So I'm just gonna take the chalk. That's all I did. Just take the chalk and go like that on the edge to hide the edge. That's all I did. Okay. Hopefully the color don't come up again, but it probably will. And all I did was take some glue. I'm only gonna put it here, I'm not gonna put it under there. And I took a little bit, and I took my finger and just wiped it like that. And I let it dry. Okay? Because I didn't want to color because there's so much gold already. But, I mean, I got the pink that came through a little bit, but I think that worked very well. I'm going to take my finger and just go like that, really lightly. Then we're going to set it aside. And it seems like the more I rub it, the more that color comes through. Oh, I guess it don't matter. Because as you can see right here, that color is coming through for some reason. But I like it. Chalk on there, because the chalk does come off, because I put the chalk on and went like that and it was coming off. That's why I put the glue on top. Okay, now I'm going to show you this. I had this down first, like this. Okay, I was planning on gluing that here, right on this edge, just to cover it, but more over here. Then I was gonna put them, the wise men, there. Then I was gonna put this over it, like this. And here's the bend, okay? But I didn't like how that looked on the snowflakes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sew that. Sew that on the snowflakes, onto that. But I gotta make sure I don't get on that bend. How I want this. Here, I'll put the Mod Podge here to hold that up. I wanna make sure you see the whole thing. And I'm gonna sew this right there to the edge, just to cover that gold, okay? So I'm gonna go sew that, but first, I'm gonna take the wire out. All right, I wanted to show you this before. See, I just sewed it right along the gold, okay? And I'm not gonna sew this side, so it's just gonna be there free. Now, on this side, there's nothing that I'm gonna hurt. So I'm gonna sew it here and all the way down here and over, okay? So on this side, it will look like this. Sewed here, all the way down, and over, okay? I just wanted to show you that before I sewed it. Okay, it tore it a little bit when I was doing this straight stitch right here. So I zigzagged it and it fixed it, okay? Just wanted to let you know that, in case you tried it. And here, oh. Here's what it looks like on this side. Okay, I just did down and over. and over up there, okay? But I want to trim this off. And I'm not making sure I don't cut where it's stitched. Okay, see? The stitch is still there. I didn't cut any of the stitch. Alright, so now just go like that. And just enough. Don't do it too much because you don't want to burn the stitch because it'll come off. Okay, so that's done. That's done. And then, do I have a pocket? See? And then it's see-through, and you can see whatever you put in there. I don't know if I should cut that off or not. Some people like that, and I thought she would, but this is just an example. Maybe I need a better example. Maybe I should have sewed that better there. Thinking I should have. I'll fix that later. Okay, anyway. Anyway, beautiful beings, I'm gonna sew this right here. Okay, or no, I'm gonna glue it down. I might sew it. I think it'd hold better, but I don't know what's gonna go on the other side yet. So I might sew, I'm just gonna glue it down for now. And I'm just gonna do here, I'm not touching that. And I'm just doing the bottom, oh, see? And this is shiny. So, we'll see how that takes. If it doesn't, we will sew it down. But this glue, as I experimented in the other video, of course I'm getting glue on there. And remember, if you just wet that, it comes right off. But the other video, what was it? The other video was called Christmas Template. We did that, if you remember. We used that glue and the glitter glue to see which one held down better, and it did hold it down. All right, I'm gonna put this up here and bring in this one. I'm gonna set the Mod Podge on that. All right, this one. I'm going to glue this. I did, you can just faintly see it, but I did go around that with red ink, okay? I don't know if I showed that to you or not when I made it. I think I did. Here, let's get this stuff out of here. We're going to glue this down here. Do that first. I'm gonna make sure it's thick because I don't know how that will hold that down. So I want to make sure it's thick so it does not come off. I'm gonna let it get tacky. Then we're gonna take this and just gently bend it just a little bit. Right there. So I need a space for that. Put that on top of the Mod Podge. Then I gotta move this after I put this down. And then this doesn't matter. I don't think it has a flat spot. Now we got a shadow, because I got the Mod Podge sitting over there on that. Hold on. Okay, I just had to get that out of the way because I didn't want you guys to have a shadow. Of course, I'm gonna have to set something on this too. Now I'm going to set this aside. This goes on the back of that one. But I wanted to do this for this too, okay? I got this in reach. Piece of scrap metal. So we're gonna take this. And I'm just gonna go along the edges. I think this will blend in well. I don't think this will come up. But this is another Crafter Square metallic marker. Oh, I guess it's a marker. I was thinking it was chalk. I'm just gonna do up here. Oh, and move down so you see better. Throwing you all over the place. And just taking the marker, going like this. I'm glad it's a marker. I thought it was chalk. I was gonna have to go over the paint with it. Or the glue with it, but I don't have to, so. And this is where I started, so I'm gonna take my finger and go like that. And only a little bit come off, so I think that's gonna be good. And now, I'm just gonna take it and do the edges to get the white off. And I'll do the rest of that off camera. So I'll set that aside with what it belongs with, so I don't forget. All right, now what do we got? Let's go back to this. That's dried already, see? A little amount, it dries quicker. And that was going there, right? Now I'm forgetting what I'm doing. I think it was. All right, we're gonna glue this down and then we're gonna move it up there. And it's just gonna go right in the corner. Just like that. Okay. And I lost my lid to my glue. All right, what else we got? This. Put that up there. And it moved. All right, that'll be good enough for now. Let's bring this in. What's on the other side? I can't sew this in. What I really want to do is sew it in. Okay, I'm going to take a lighter. Is that straight? Yeah. I'm not worried about the other ends because they're going to be glued down. I should put something underneath this, and I can't sew it down. So let's find something. Here's all my scraps. Okay. And then I got to thinking, I think it'd be better if I sew these on. These. See if this is right. A little more. Just a little more. Trying to make sure that's straight. Alright, that's perfect. That's perfect. And let's do this side. All right, this goes with that, but I gotta straighten this up on my cutter. And I think that's wide enough for that. Maybe not. Or is it just right? Let's see. Get that lined up. It's gonna be sticking out over a little bit, but that's fine. So I'm gonna take this, put this down here, flip it over, and mark it. And I'm gonna cut inside the line this time. That's not straight. That's straight. And that's perfect. It comes in a little bit. That way I can get away from, you know, the fold. Okay, so that goes with that. All right, so I'm gonna straighten this one up. Sorry. I'm gonna straighten that up, and then I'm gonna sew them on, and I'll be back. Okay, beautiful beings. Got it all sewed up. That's how I sewed it. I left lead ends extra just in case. Okay, that one's going over here, and this one is gonna need cut. And I did take the wire out. I did take the wire out, but one, I couldn't get it out. There we go. It wouldn't come out when I was doing it. This one's big enough for a scrap if I want to keep it. I got so much scrap, I don't know if I want to keep it. Alright, so I just noticed that I don't like how that looks. Or is that even? It's even. Well, I'll cover it up. That little piece right there, I didn't like that. So now, make sure it's not on a fold. Sticking out a little bit. How's that gonna look? Let's see if I can cut that a little bit closer. Just a little bit. Open it up. See, that's why I don't like doing it over this. But I have to show you. Good. All right, so that's gonna go here. Let's see. That's better. It's not sticking out over the edge. Let's check this one. That's sticking out over the edge a little bit, but I don't think I can trim it anymore. Maybe a little bit. I still want it to start showing the white. And I'm gonna make a mess again. Do this side. There we go. Then we'll get what we can off this. And then go over the garbage again. Alright, so this one's going here. Let's see if it fits. It fits now. Okay, so let's glue them down. These would be nice long pockets for pictures. It'll fit lots of pictures in it. Alright, I glued it down, over, and up. And we're going to fold this up and put it down. But we're going to put it all the way to the edge, because remember that's going to be sewed in, so it don't matter over there. I want it. Flip it over, push it down, bring that one up a little bit. Make sure you always pay attention to the other side. That's showing a little bit. That don't really bother me. Bothers you, you can push it up. Now we're gonna do this side. And if you notice, I got all black thread. Down the side, down, up. Because I had to sew Kara's pants and then Layla's pants. It seems like all the black pants were ripping on them. So that's why I have black thread now. So I'll just wait for that to run out. And then I will put a different color in. All right. I gotta find a spot for these to dry. Okay, beautiful beings, this is gluing down nicely. I think I wanted this here. Yes. So we're gonna glue that down, and I wanted to show you the marker is not coming up. Okay, so that's good. So we're just gonna glue this here. I'm just leaving this. It's just cardstock. I cut it out from some cardstock I bought. We're just gonna put it right there, okay? And I'm only gluing the bottom. And the other side is blank, so I might sew it later. And I think this will be fine. As you can see, I did get that, but you won't see it. I gotta open my glue, that might help. But I did get marker on the other side, but it doesn't matter on the other side. Okay, I put that much on because it's long. I'm gonna put that right in the corner, right there. And I think that looks nice on the tissue paper. Okay, beautiful beings. I wanna glue this down, but before I glue that down, I wanted to show you. I made 2 more. It's gonna fit nicely right inside of that. And I'm gonna sew it like I did the other one. I might even sew it down, but it might be a bit tricky because I got this one on the other side. It's gonna be a real thin pocket because I didn't want to hide the bunny. I wanted to keep the bunny. So I picked this, it goes nicely, matches the trees except for the gold, and there's gray, a different color. Doesn't have to always be red, green, you know. But I got a piece that fits in here nicely. Scrap, this is a good way to use up your scrap, okay? So I just wanted to show you that before I did whatever, sew it, glue it, I don't know what I'm doing yet to this one. But we're taking this bow, and I might be able to make bows if I have a bunch of this stuff. I was thinking that. I'm like, you know, I could make bows with that. I have a bunch of that stuff. So what we're gonna do is hide that, tuck it up. I don't want you to see it. Tuck it to the side, and then I'm gonna put glue on it. And we're gonna glue it down. This side looks better. This side looks better. Where's my, okay. Just gonna take that and go like that. Get rid of the fray. And then of course the wire's sticking out now. So I'm just gonna cut that off. Let that go back down, and it's hidden. Is this one coming through? Nope. And what side? That side looks nice. I like that side, so we're gonna glue this down good. And I'm gonna put it across this way, because I can't go up and down, because there's only a little tiny bit there. And I'm gonna set it right there, then she will still have room to tuck stuff in here. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. Then I have this, and I want to cover this. I want to show you this. I'm going to do the same thing. I even had little scraps for this. I cut out, and these will be going alongside these, and I'll probably sew them down and then just glue that in, and you won't see them, and you'll see the presents. Okay, yeah, see, I can't sew them in because of this stuff, but you'll see the presents in the background through the mesh. Okay, so that was the idea there. I want to get this glued down. We're putting the birds over this. Anyway, this is going to go all the way over to the left. So we're gonna have this Oh, I didn't fray the ends. I don't even know if it's like just fitting or what. So I probably should have waited. Okay, let's make sure I don't put my birdie birds. I don't know if you can see that. See the birdie birds? This is gonna go over, I think. Let's see. This is gonna get glued down here like that, but I don't want this off the edge. Now, I'm just gonna take, I showed you this, right? That I went around it with gold. I think it looks better and it pops because there's gold lines. I think I showed that to you. All right, so we want that right about there. And there goes the glue again. This needs moved over, it's crooked, and down until the bottom. So don't go past the edge. And that don't go past that edge. And it's perfect. So now, we're gonna bring this in, set this over here, and set the Mod Podge on it because I got it right where I want it. So that glues down, it's on the edge. Oh, I gotta do this too. Which one was I gonna put the thing around over there? Okay, and this snowman, this one we did, and I went around this with marker, and then I took Elena's glue a little tiny bit, and then I just went down it like this, really careful. But I just went around the edge and wiped some of that glue on. Because I know over time, tucking and tucking and tucking, this way, that way, the napkin would rip. That's why I did that with the glue. Okay, now it's good. It's nice and down, and I think it looks better. And now I know it's gonna last. Okay, I like my stuff to last. And he looks crooked. I think his buttons are crooked. Remember those holes we had for the buttons? We poked them out. I think his buttons are crooked. All right, now I gotta find a spot for him. This is what that one looks like. All done. Okay, now we're gonna glue. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to sew it because I'll hide Boston if I sew it. So we're just gonna glue it. And this kind of needs something, and my glue is dripping because I forgot to put the lid on. Sorry, beautiful beings. My glue is being a pain in the butt today. So now we gotta figure out something for there. I don't have much ribbon that goes straight down, except for a lot of deer. As you can see, the deer. It's always the deer, but we put a deer on one. We use that deer, so why don't we use one of these deer? Should we do the red to match the hearts? I'm thinking, yeah. And I haven't used it yet, so we'll do that. And this is from Big Lots. See, this is Big Lots. That's how I know. Some of them are from Big Lots. I think all these are from Big Lots. Yeah, all those are from Big Lots. They had some nice deer a couple of years ago. And I think I got them for 50 cents each, and they were $2. I'm a cheapo, but you have to be when you craft because it adds up. It really adds up, beautiful beings. Let me do one more thing. I just like doing 30 minutes, beautiful beings. It's so hard. If I go past 30 minutes, it takes forever. Sometimes it takes all day. I'll upload it at like 1 midnight and it won't even be uploaded the next morning. And then I wanted to mention the songs. I'm sorry if you're like, she's repeating all the songs. I can't help it. There's only 2 things on the app that I use for Christmas music. And I basically used it all already. There's only 2, and then there's only like 8, I think it is, in each one. And that's it. So that stinks for me. So if I don't come back, have a wonderful